Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be a little bit quick on this video just because I don't really want to edit it, but let's go. We are reviewing Makestick X Prime, and here it is, my first ever arcade stick. My first ever arcade stick. This this is like the stock out of stock. So this is like when you get to there, right, and then you pick the Makestick X Prime. This is going to be what they're going to sell to you. So we have the Fanta lever. This is I don't really know the name. So we just have the usual K lever that is actually pretty stiff, and then we have the Sanwa buttons. We have 3, 6, 7 buttons. First of all, this one is home. This is going to be if you are playing on the laptop or PC, it's going to go for Windows plus G. It's going to go for your Xbox bar. We have the select, we have the turbo mode, we have the trackpad, TP for trackpad, I think, L3, R3, and then we have the D. This is the D-pad, left stick, and then this is a right stick. This has an icon of a lock and unlock. This is basically just lock or unlock your start button so that you don't pause the game accidentally when you're playing in a tournament. Okay, so this is stock out of stock. The artwork is stock, the button stock, the lever stock. This is all stock. This cost me 258,000 won. So in rupiahs, yes, I'm Indonesian. It cost me like 3 million rupiahs, somewhere like that. Okay. Now, this is the inside of it. So as you can see, it is stock. So you can see that there's the pliers, or I don't know what the name of it. That's the base of the screw, and then this is the screw head. You want it plus or minus, that's your choice. We have 8 buttons here. This is because this is a K lever. This has a round gate. Yes, I kind of know that. And then yeah, this goes to headphone jack, and then this is for the USB-C to come in. Yep, this is actually really heavy. In the website it is said that it's at least 6 kilos. So what's like what's the pros? So the pros are, of course, the stiff of the K lever. It goes neutral very fast. And then yeah, and because it's kind of high, so you can rest your hands on it. And what for this one, what makes it pros and cons is that the buttons are actually really sensitive. Like if I just do that, yes, this, it would register it as an input, even though because I'm playing it on keyboard, right? This is from playing on a keyboard, which is basically a leverless to a lever to an arcade stick. Okay, so this actually really sensitive. I don't really like that, but it actually makes it a little bit of pros because it's really sensitive. And these buttons are really good. And we have the kind of like quote unquote braided IST USB cable, we have the box, but the box is actually in here. I'll let me just take it out for a second. All right, here it is, the box. As you can see, it is very large, and it is very heavy when I brought it to my hotel room, and it really, what is it? It's really there, you know. It's big. It's big. And yeah, I'm gonna put this back into my closet again. So yeah, uh, I actually really recommend it for a lot of people that plays, you know, the like kind of like fighting games on an arcade stick, because this is one of the most, I think, one of the most affordable, one of the most what is it? Um, one of the most cheap option that is still like really feeling like premium, because it is I really feel like this is one of the most, this is the most, you can customize it yourself. You can customize the buttons, you can customize the K levers, or you know, change it into Japanese levers all by yourself. And it's really easy, because you have this easy access with a piston here, and it's really good. This is really solid. And yes, I did get the PS5 version, the blue board IST Mall fighting brook board, that cost that cost this all costed me 258,000 won. That's 3 million rupias. So should I recommend it for the usual arcade stick people? You can say arcade stick players. There you go. Yes, I definitely recommend it, because the ones that I have seen, if we compare the ones that we have seen on the market, this is definitely one of the cheaper ones, but still has that premium feel and has that customizable potential really high on this arcade stick. And look, a USB-C and a headphone jack, so you don't need to put your headphone jack onto the PS5 the the PC that you're going to play. That is really good. Okay. Should I recommend it? Yes, definitely. But if you want to play like, if you're playing movement based, right, and you're like me, coming from a keyboard player, which is a leverless, I'm playing with this. I'm usually playing with keyboard. Uh, don't don't buy this. I bought it just for like a novelty's sake, because it's really cool. It's just really cool, and I don't, and maybe I'll get good into it, maybe, but I'm not playing ranked match with this, because I don't know. I'm a little bit scared, because because this is just a skill issue for me, but every time that I want to like do a wave dash, right, I would do forward neutral, but I would usually not go down, but goes here instead. Yes, you can say that I'm a skill issue, but becoming a keyboard player and then going back into a arcade stick player, it's really hard, because of how much there's input errors in especially the movement, because Tekken 8, Tekken 7, or Tekken franchise, or any fighting game at that point, is more basically just on like the movement, you know, the shimmy, the wave dash, the the snake the snake one for Brian, you know. So for me, I'm still not getting used to it. But but if your expectation is that from a keyboard player you're going here, right, and then you're going to feel like, oh, you know, after this I'm going to be a really really good player because I'm playing, you know, artistic. No, no, definitely not. Because this is definitely, because keyboard or levels is definitely better for the input things. This is definite. This is maybe just for a novelty's sake, for me, but I'll try to at least get better, to at least get good in, you know, using this. Okay, so and here we go. This is going to be a story time. Story time. Go. Uh, so like 5 or 6 days ago, I was in Korea, and I went to IST Mall. Yes, I went to IST Mall there myself. I went there by taxi. I got there by 6:20 p.m. ish, and then I was going up to the third floor, which is basically their kind of like their place, you know. But I I bumped into a woman that works there, but that's not IST Mall. IST Mall was actually what is that? IST Mall IST Mall changed their place from the third floor to the first one, but really just like, so this is the gate that goes into like kind of like the paper, kind of like the production, and then we have, usually this is going to be the stairs that's going to the IST Mall, but they move to here, which is basically the first what is it, the first garage door, you can say it like that. And then in there it's going to be like production, you know, just a production thing, a lot of items on crates, a lot of items in the crates, a lot of just you know, just basic production thing, you know, production area, you know. And then you have this kind of like what is that, this kind of like door that's usually like really work how do I say it, a work aura on. oh oh my god, I can't describe it, but it's like a sketchy door. It's like a sketchy door. It's it isn't like a door that goes into like like it isn't like a glass door. It's just, what is it, it's just like a metal door that is usually on containers things. Okay, so you go in, I go in, and then I, you know, and then I questioned them, is this IST Mall? And then they said yes. And then after that, I said I want to buy Makestick X Prime, and then they would say which board, and then in that time, at that time, my battery power was low on my phone. So, and I don't have any services, so I was a little bit struggling. But the the man that's in the counter actually actually, you know, encouraged me to work with him together to search this Makestick X Prime. The Makestick X Prime, that is IST Mall. Yes, there. Yes, IST Mall Brook Fighting Board PS5. Yes, we actually worked together to search this board on the computer. And I was a little bit flabbergasted because, you know, I have never been serviced this much especially for this, I was actually kind of touched. And and then IST Mall have that what is it, that customizable on display K levers, or just levers and buttons. And then I asked the next to him, like, can I try this? Because at first I was just a little bit curious, right? Because I'm just playing like this, I'm just playing it like this, and then I'll just do that, you know and then I was like, oh, maybe it isn't for, like, you cannot touch it. So I was actually just asking for, hey, can I touch it? Hey, can I feel it? But and then I Google translated, right? And then I Google translated to him, and then he understood it. He got up and he turned on a TV that is over the what is it? That is over the the lever displays, so you can customize it, the just for display. Well, not really just for display. You can like just touch it. You can like feel it, like which one do you want. You can custom your Makestick board on make or kind of like their arcade sticks with their levers. And then they actually have like a TV over them that displays your input, and the co-worker and the worker is actually turning on the TV, so I can see what input that I'm giving. And then after that, the man, yes, the man that I question the man that I question, right, goes, I already requested in white. Okay, I already requested it in white. So he came back. He what is it? He opens up like one of these, right? He opens up one of these, right? And then he goes to open this, and then double check it if it's this one, if it's this one. And then I said, yes, it's this one. And then he goes back to the storage, and then he gave me the box. He gave me the box, he gave me the box and everything. And then I requested it to have a tote bag. Unfortunately, the tote bag that they have or available is actually smaller than the box of Makestick X Prime. So, and he has a clever idea to actually put, like, what is it? To put like a box, a cardboard box that is actually to protect the Makestick X Prime box. And then he gave me like one of like grippers. He gave me like one of the grippers that makes me grip easier so that it doesn't hurt my hands. Let me show it to you. Alright, so this is the grippers that they actually gave it to me. And then and then it's actually for like tape, for like what is it, the handles that are thin enough to go here, and then it kind of like envelopes them, and then you can grip it more better experience, and doesn't really hurt your hand that much, which, I mean, that is 10 out of 10 service. If I like, dude, I would salute IST Mall. Like, I'm not joking when I'm not really joking when they have one of the best one of the best surface in in the world. It's you know, and because I don't know Korean, and because I don't know Korean, right? I would actually use Google Translate, and they would they and they can actually like speak English pretty. They can actually speak English pretty good, but not too much. But it they still like they still have a service like 10 out of 10 across the board. The service really good, 10 out of 10. The place can be a little bit reworked, but you know what? It works. 10 out of 10. And oh my god, it's actually really good. If you are if you are in South Korea right now, or if you're planning on in going into South Korea, I would definitely, and I would definitely, and I would definitely recommend IST Mall, because oh my god, they are one of the best. It's mind blowing. It's actually mind blowing. I'm a little bit biased, but hey, I it's I'm a little bit biased, but I can go roasting them, with their place, but I cannot roast their service. They are excellent, because and and like you can like message them directly on Twitter or X right now, and you can like just question them there. You would like kind of like wait a little bit, maybe like 5 or 6 minutes, but it's at least there. It's at least there, dude. And because they're doing it from Twitter and messaging, you would see it there. Like, it's not like email thing, you know. I, like, yeah, email is good and all, but I don't know. Like, if I'm using my email, it would actually be crushed by a lot of notifications that I don't really care. But yeah, definitely, if you are in South Korea or going to South Korea and you really like arcade sticks, or just key leverless, yes, they make leverless, definitely go to IST Mall. IST Mall, Digital Complex, they're in there. Go there before 7 p.m. and after 10 a.m. They open at 10 a.m. and they close at 7 p.m. Yes, yesterday when I asked them that if that they can like open until 8, they can't. I mean, I requested it, and I already like expected the response, so yeah, that's fine. But thank God yesterday I can actually get one of these. Even though I'm not good and I don't really like want to play on this, it just feels really good to just having it. Of course, there are more logical reasons to get the make Make Keyboard X Prime, which is basically W WASD on here, and then you've got UIOPJKL, and then these two dots on here, or you can swap it out with WSD on here, and the eight buttons on here for the keyboard. Yes, that is the most logical reason, because I am a keyboard player, but having this is a lot more, what is it, novelty, and I do really want to get good, at least good, not on professional level, not on like a really good level, but actually getting good at it. Okay, that's it for today. Almost 19, oh, almost 20 minutes. Just reviewing this bad boy, and thank God IST Mall has actually assisted me to get this. And yeah, definitely check out their places, check out their social media, like, subscribe to this channel, like this video, subscribe to what you want, and you can criticize me all you want. I will take it to heart, or I will just hear it personally. That's it. Bye bye. Love you, IST. Mwah. No homo. Packet secured. Oh my god. Yo, we got it, boys. Oh my god, holy shit. Well, time to get this back to Indonesia. And let's try it, man. Oh my god, finally. Oh my god, it's it's 6:34. I got it like 6:30. Oh my god. We're so close. Okay. Maybe we'll go look for what is it? We'll go look for another taxi just to get to Miglior Hotel. Let's go.